Hello and welcome to the replay. As those of you who have me on Facebook know, my very, very wonderful stepfather-in-law has passed away, and we weren't really expecting it. And so I wanted to make something for him, and I didn't have a surface, so I ran out to my shop and whipped together this board here. And I'm really into natural wood. I know I'm not into the chalk wood as much. Yes.
Sarah and Krista are watching.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Krista. So I wanted to make something kind of as a tribute to him because he was a really, really wonderful man. And so I'm going to be using our brush script and show you guys how that works and how it goes together. I have taken this wood and I've stained it, and then I used a Minwax on it so that my transfers will release easily from it. I'm going to just go ahead and fuzz them up to help it to release easier. With the Minwax on there, it releases pretty easy anyway, but I kind of want to do it at an angle, Hannah. Does that sound good to you if I do it at an angle?
I mean, like, you can.
Anyway, so I'm going to show you how this works. Each of these brush scripts has a little half circle there, and what you do is you fill that in with your chalk. So when you lay your next piece down, it's going to complete the circle and everything will be lined up perfectly. So I'm going to show you how that works. And because this board is waxed, I'm going to be able to take a wet Q-tip and wipe off the little markers that I put on there. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and mix up the chalk.
Hello, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. How are you? So once I get this mixed up, and the nice thing about these brush scripts is you can make any sign you want, any saying you want, customize your own family thing if you want to. So anyway, I'm going to grab this squeegee. I've got a couple of different sizes out because some of these letters are thinner, but let's go ahead and do this. And the reason I'm kind of doing it crooked is because I didn't pull out my tape, my placement tape, so I know it will drive me absolutely mad if stuff is uneven. So if I go crooked, I can't mess up, right?
But don't they have the little circles?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they do have the circles that I could have used, yes. And then I'm just drying really fast in between. This chalk takes no time at all to dry. You saw how quick that is. And then I'm just going to fuzz these up. I think I'm going to use this one a couple times. So I might have Hannah clean it up. Yeah, I am using it right there. I have them in the order I want to put them down.
Okay. I'm going to show them what I meant by circles.
Oh, okay.
The letters, they have little circles, and when you place them down, you chalk this, and then you can line up the circles so they're all even and in line. Now, what do you want me to clean?
Oh, nothing yet. I'm going to need the O cleaned eventually.
Okay.
So that's what I was just saying was the O. So I'm going back to my little tiny squeegee because this is a smaller transfer and I don't want to go off the surface. Even though I can remove it with a wet Q-tip, I don't want to have to do extra work. I saw this saying online today while I was looking around, and I absolutely loved it. I hope you'll stick around to see what it is. And then just to show you really fast, I'm going to grab this Q-tip and spray some water on it. And then I just rub on the chalk there that I used for a marker, dry it off, and it is gone. All right. So we're just going to line the next circle up. Oops, I almost forgot to buzz. It wouldn't have been a bad thing, but I don't want it to pull up chalk if it's over on the other side.
Krista says you look cute today.
Oh, thank you, Krista. I have lipstick and mascara on, and that is it. So I appreciate that.
How's Rokel treating you today, Krista?
I hope everyone's having a good day.
Yes. It looks kind of nice out. I don't know. It looks a little breezy, but that's it.
Actually, I opened the door and it smelled like rain.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I love the smell of rain. Who doesn't love the smell of rain here? Love it. So I'm going to go ahead and erase my other marker. And I could wait until I'm done to do this, but why not do it while I'm at it, right? All right. I'm going to do something special with this word here when we're done, so you have to let me know what you think about it. What's that?
Okay. She said, "Oh, gee, I need your mom to break him." Break him as in like get rid of him, or oh, sorry, that probably wasn't very funny.
I don't know. You make him sound like a wild horse. Needs to be broken.
I mean, I could break a couple bones.
One
That'd
thing I
teach him a
have
lesson,
learned
right?
with having 12 kids in the house every day is you do need to have your rules and you do need to have your structure, because if you don't, all chaos will ensue.
Yes.
So we make sure we stick to it. Even if we don't want to, we stick to it.
And I feel like every teacher knows that too. Like my aunt, she's a teacher, and every time her kid misbehaves, she'll talk to him in that like "don't mess with me" tone, and she calls that her teacher voice.
I call mine my bad dog voice. Probably because I only ever go bad dog, blah, 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 when I'm training animals. And then sometimes I catch a kid doing something, I'm like, don't you be doing that. Now, this one I'm going to need washed right away so that I can get it going again. I'm sure we all have our voices to intimidate. What'd you say?
Yeah, yes, he is. That's why I said break, as in B-R-E-A-K. Alright, which one do you need done right away?
The E that I am completing just now.
Okay.
Whoops, I just went off my transfer with my teeny tiny squeegee. Goes to show nobody's perfect. There we go. I love having Hannah here to help me. I'm sure you guys get sick of hearing that, but she's such a great helper. My letters, oh, I was saying my letter disappeared.
So where are we going to be Saturday?
We are going to be, Hermosa is, I guess, having a citywide rummage sale. And we are going to be at a church. I can't remember which one it is. I can go look in my schedule there. We are going to be at a church because they're having a craft vendor fair at their rummage sale as well. So we're going to be there with our completed projects. So anything I have made will be for sale there. And that's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. And I'm going to have like little kits that people can buy already packaged up and ready to go. That way, if all of the decisions of all the stuff we offer at Chalk Couture is a little too intimidating, you can come and pick out one that's already packaged up for you. This one went in a crack a little bit, so I don't know if you saw me going like that. I was just trying to push it down into the crack. Is that E ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I had just used this E, and then I had to do the R in between, and I can use these a couple times in a row. but because I was afraid that the chalk would dry in the silk screen, I wanted to wash it up. And you can see how sticky these are after having been washed, so.
I feel like people who don't know a lot about chalk couture, they just throw away their transfer after they're done using it.
Oh, yeah, no. Reuse your transfer. Do
Yes.
not throw it away. My sister-in-law just bought some welcome ones. She can make a bunch of signs for her friends with those. She put them on her wall and it looks amazing. Oops, that one's dirty.
Yes.
Get rid of it.
We met a lady at a craft fair event thing, and she won one of our baskets on a drawing, and it was a little owl, and it was super cute, and she did it on one of her chalkboards, and she loved it, but then she needed to use the chalkboard for something else, so she erased it, and she said she was so sad because she didn't have another owl thing, and I was like, wait, what? You threw it away?
Oh, I didn't know she tossed it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sad. Yes, read the instructions on the back. I guess next time someone wins a prize, I'll make sure that I reiterate that.
Yeah, she didn't tell me she threw it away. I think because she was like, people like to say that.
Yeah.
Like, I have your product, but I threw it away. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, how are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying your lunch break. We are making a sign with the brush script showing how you can write out anything you want and how easy it is. Whoops, I needed the E again. I just washed up this E and I need to use it again already. So I'm going to show you the quick dry method here. I rinsed it out with water, and then I wiped out the silk screen on the front and the back. And then I'm just going to take a dry paper towel and dry in the silk screen area. And then I'm going to lift it up a couple times to try and refuzz that up. Because once you wipe the back down with Lysol, it's really, really strong again. And what I've been doing every time is lining those circles up in there. So easy. So I'm going to need the A and the W again.
Have you seen that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the A, the W I was. And just drawing in between. So it's very hard for me to talk while doing this project because I don't want to be sad. So speak up, tell me something awesome, tell me something fun, tell me your plans for this week. Let us know what you're doing and Hannah will read your comment to me.
Or I'll try.
You will try?
Yes. I need to keep swiping up on them.
Oh, yes. She made that mistake once before, not swiping up, and we didn't know people were commenting. Lesson learned.
Yes.
We thought it was just a silent day out there on the internet.
So we're going to Hermosa for the weekend. What are y'all doing?
Well, not for the weekend, just for Saturday, for an event. There's my A I will meet again. My stepfather-in-law, Chuck, was one of those guys who was a guy's guy. He was strong and tough, and he'd tell you his opinion, and On the other hand, he was so sweet and so thoughtful and so tender. I think a lot of men are afraid to be like that anymore, but he was definitely someone that I was super happy to know, and he will be missed. I think more boys need those kind of role models. Somebody who's not afraid to be a man, yet be in touch with other people and how they're feeling and what he can do to make their lives better.
Yes. And boy, did he love the casino.
Thank you for that, Hannah.
I'm sorry.
I said thank you for that.
Do you want me to share this into Crossroads?
Sure. And amazing. Alright. So, I'm sure you guys can probably see what I'm writing. I really want you to stay tuned to see what I'm going to do at the end. Oh no, I erased my marker there. Well, we'll line her up anyway. Alright. I am over halfway done. So stick with us and see what's going to happen.
Our lives are always so quick.
Yeah, well, I kind of like quick. I like very fast because I don't have a lot of time. When I heard the dog barking, I thought, oh no, who's here? What do I need to do? All right. The Y took a little bit of my D off, the curve of my D off here. Clean that up a little better. But I don't think it looks terrible. It just doesn't connect is all.
That's okay. Not all cursive is perfect.
Correct in that. This is just a period. Super easy. Need to find a new phrase. I think I say that all the time. Super easy, super easy.
Oh, so cute. I know a couple people who say that way too much.
Say super cute.
So cute.
So cute.
So
Are they your YouTubers?
No.
Oh.
Just my friends.
Oh, okay. So one of the nice things that I'm going to get to do this weekend is I'm going to meet some of my nieces for the very first time. I have never been able to travel up and see them when the kids have gone because I have the daycare. So I am going to get to meet them.
They are the cutest, funniest people ever. One of them, her name is Hannah as well, and we're so alike. We're just evil twins.
I wouldn't call you evil.
No, she's the evil one.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm the good twin. She's evil.
All right. I'm getting all my backing slips over here. I wrote the letters on the back, so.
Do you need the period again?
At the end, yes.
Are we allowed to say share?
If you guys would like to help us out, I would appreciate it if you would spread the love here by hitting that button down at the bottom and letting people see what we're doing. people not commenting here?
Nope.
Okay. One important thing to do is to keep checking the surface temperature. If it's still really warm, your chalk can come back up, which might have been what happened right there. But
may I get a permission to adjust the camera?
you have permission to adjust the camera.
Okay.
Pointing down at the project a little better.
Yeah, it was getting the corner of the desk in the way.
Oh,
It
okay.
was in the shop.
Yes, that would be obnoxious. There we go, because I let it cool down. I didn't pull up that tiny little part there. This bottom part here, I'm going to talk to Cheryl and see what I should put down here. So I am going to leave a little spot blank, because I thought about putting his name, the dates, something like that, but I really want her opinion, and since she's not online, I'm probably going to leave that blank and get back to that later. I'm so used to doing things my own way. I quit using the little circles. Really, they are quite helpful. I'm a bit of a control freak, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're down to our last word here.
Ooh. Are there any you need me to wash up right away?
Nope, you have it right here. That one. Oh, I thought you were taking the one I wanted. Like, no, I need that one.
Is this the U or the little N?
That is a U. I have the N over here.
But this is the U, right?
Yes. That's why there's a line under it to show which is the bottom. All right. The only reason I didn't have the camera pointing down at the project is I don't think I could have got it high enough to capture it all, so
Yeah, it's a pretty big piece of wood.
it is. Man, these transfers are so sticky, they don't want to let go of my finger. I thought there was something on here. I almost tried to erase my period. And because I did use the finishing wax on the wood, when I use this, because it does have heat to it, you can use a blow dryer and use the cool button. You won't have that problem, but sometimes that wax will bead up a little bit, so I definitely wait till it's back to temp before I do anything more.
Man, not that many people on today.
It's okay. And my final, well, no, I need the period too. Got this one and then my period, and then I'm going to show you what I wanted to do to that other word that I told you I wanted to. And I am going over a crack in my boards, so I just go ahead and make sure I seal really nicely there. And make sure I scrape out really well around the crack, because otherwise I end up with different levels and it's a weird texture. Hannah, you sound frustrated over there. Are the brush scripts hard to figure out what's what?
Trying to match them up, but it's weird. Because it looks like you have two R's, but that
I
can't
do
be
have
right.
two R's. I have an R that would connect with another letter, and then I have an R that stands by itself. So I do have two R's.
Is this the other R?
That is the other R. Yes, they are very sweet about that.
You were just confusing me over here. I was like, because on the back it said R, but it wasn't fitting. Then there was another R.
Yep, there are two R's. They try and make this as simple as they can. So here is the sign. I'll let Hannah hold it up. You were ready. I was not.
Okay, it's heavy.
Yes, it is a nice piece of wood here. Okay, I'm putting my chalk away so it does not dry out. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to attach some wings. And just to show you what it's going to look like, I'm going to do it this way, but I will permanently attach once I am not live.
Are there two Y's?
There are not, oh yeah, a lowercase and an uppercase, yes.
But they both say uppercase.
Alright, there goes Hannah to answer my phone. Such a good helper. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my markers spots where I smeared the chalk. And then I am going to add something down below. And I will post the finished picture in the comments. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you would do differently. And please share the love. Thanks for joining and happy chalking.
Hold on, I couldn't see your face.
That's okay.
Right, say bye.
Bye.